question is to the Minister for Housing. Minister, the government has advised the building and construction industries not to use native timber hardwood varieties in design and construction of new homes, including flooring, staircases, beams, doors, windows, decking and cladding. Will the government still be able to deliver its promised 80,000 new homes per year, given the lack of hardwood timber supply?
Minister.
Thank you, President. Ms Barth, I'm very happy to talk about social housing. Well, within the 80,000 homes per year for the next 10 years, there is absolutely a component of social housing. The bulk, though, of your question appears to me to relate to investment within the private sector for private market housing to come online. So to that end, I'm very happy to perhaps combine some information from Minister Brooks in the other place, who's dealing with the private market investment in that. Just while I'm on my feet, though, I do want to note that there is still significant opportunity for the investment in cosmetic and non-structural use of timber in new development. And one of the examples that I just want to put onto the record is Australian Sustainable Hardwoods in Hayfield, an operation which, despite what may wish to be advanced as a narrative from certain people, was the subject of record investment from the Andrews Labor government to the tune of around $50 million. Now, Vince Hurley, who is the CEO of Australian Sustainable Hardwood, is really clear about the growth and the expansion of opportunities at that particular mill. They're putting on new workers to meet the demand associated with their world-class product. In addition to that, I just want to also make it really clear that native timber isn't used as structural timber, that in fact the vast majority of wood that is used in construction is plantation timber, and that to the extent that your question relates to cosmetic and internal fittings and use such as staircases and flooring, I'm very happy to seek some information for you from Minister Brooks as that relates to private development. We don't have staircases and flooring in social housing, which relates to that sort of thing. When you go to social housing, as far as the developments that we're doing, it's about energy efficiency in terms of materials that are easy to clean, easy to use. The lino floor and the flooring that we have in our social homes is really intended to be as user-friendly as possible. There aren't wooden staircases in these homes. So perhaps I can be of assistance to you in seeking some further information from Minister Brooks on the private development space. Yep.
Ms Barth, a supplementary.
I thank the Minister for her response, and in noting that hardwood timber can still be used in social housing for structural purposes. Is it the government's policy? Is it the government's policy to recommend using imported hardwood from overseas with poorer environmental standards than Australia to ensure the promised thousands of homes are built?
Minister.
Thank you, President. That is squarely within Minister Brooks' portfolio. So again, perhaps you might like me to, in accordance with the standing orders, seek an answer from him to be provided to you.
Yeah, no,
This is referring to social housing.
Yeah, the minister's
responded in an uncomfortable way.
No, her answer was that it's not her responsibility under general orders, but she's offered, and I think quite generously, because I was going to suggest outside the standing orders, she's offered within the standing orders to get the answers from Minister Brooks. So, thank you.
Stop shutting down our timber industry. Stop shutting it down. Stop shutting down the native timber industry.
Order.
Stop shutting it down.
Order.
Stop shutting it down.